Okay, so we are live. Okay, so I looked into the part 0 and part 1 of the homework, and basically, have you read the assignment? Have you read the homework description?
Yeah, I read part 0 and part 1.
Okay, so I think we have to follow along with the instructions.
Yeah,
Okay, so first is we will have to create a new empty directory in our Cloud9.
yeah. So actually, did you set up that agile timer thing, or it looked like some sort of timer thing that will let us know every 15 minutes so that we can switch because we might forget to do it otherwise?
Yeah, I can do that.
Cool.
Okay, so I just started countdown, um,
Okay.
but it's okay. So I'm not sure. Can you are you able to see the timer?
I don't see a timer, but I guess you'll be alerted when it counts down, right? So then we can.
Yeah, but because it says 5 hours and 44 minutes.
5 hours?
Yeah,
Oh,
I can stop and try again.
there's no way to adjust it.
Mm,
We'll just keep an eye on the time then.
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Or we can do one set at a time, like some steps of instructions and me, and then we switch.
Yeah. Yeah, that works too.
Okay, so I'll just create an empty directory in our workspace, and we have to get init in it, and we'll have to create a new file which says like gem file, and basically have these lines in the gem file.
So I don't. You're not sharing the shell, are you?
Uh,
Because
uh,
we had that problem, right?
yeah, right. So I've not yet shared the shell, but I can do it if you want to.
Yeah, can you? Because I can't really see very clearly on the Hangout, the screen sharing thing, because it keeps
Okay,
flipping.
let me try to give you some access.
Okay.
I'll just close all the shells and start a new one.
Hi, this is Surendra. I joined by the way.
I'm sorry.
This is Surendra and I joined. Can you hear me?
Not very clearly.
Okay, I will change my headset.
Zark, are you able to access the terminal? Can you try it?
Well, I don't know which one. I only see this. Oh wait, here's another one. Let me try this one. Oh, I just typed in ls into two of them. I don't know which one is the right one.
Um,
You don't see
let,
it? No, you don't.
yeah, let me try to close the other one.
Okay.
Uh, can you try closing all the shells, and then we'll just have one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still see two terminals.
So yeah, I closed everything.
Okay. Okay. So just start a new shell.
Oh right.
Okay. Yeah, I see. I see it.
All right. Cool. That works.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. So we'll just cd into our new directory. So what have we have done so far is that we have created this empty directory, initiated a Git repository in this directory, and created the gem file. Zara, would you like to switch and take over from here?
Yeah. Okay. So
Do you see
we're
the
in,
Do you see the instructions of the homework?
yeah.
Okay, cool.
So are we at the
We
what?
have created this gem file with this content. So
Oh,
I think we'll to run bundle.
like this?
Yeah.
All right.
So it's fetching the dependencies. Okay.
Okay. So we got that lock file.
And we'll need to add it to the Git repository.
Sure.
Then we want to commit everything.
Oh.
Just 1 second. I think our gem file is not added to the Git repository.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So if you notice, we see that we have both the files in staging, and we can commit.
Initial commit, right?
Yep. Okay, cool. So after that, okay. So there are two self-check questions. Would you like to go through those? First one is what's the difference between the purpose and contents of gem file and gem file lock? Which file is needed to quickly reproduce the development environment's gems in the production environment?
So the gem file is the one that when we run, so when I ran bundle, it tried to get all the version information as specified in the gem file. And then it created the gem file.lock. So that's the actual versions that it found, and I think also the dependencies that were used.
Yeah, I think so. So I can just click to open the answer.
Okay.
So it says our gem file specifies the gems you need, and in some cases the constraints on which versions are acceptable. That was pretty obvious. The gem file lock records the actual versions found, not only of the gems you specified explicitly, but also any other gems on which they depend. So I think
Yeah.
if we just have the gem file, then we can reproduce the actual environment. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So it says, are you getting it all?
Not me.
Uh, okay. So I'll just. Suren, can you mute yourself?
Is it
Okay. Hazard,
Okay.
still there?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So the next question is, after running bundle, why are there gems listed in gem file lock that were not listed in gem file? I guess the reason is because the gem file lock also lists down all the dependent gems. So let's
Yeah.
say if we just have Sinatra as a dependency gem, then it also includes the gems on which Sinatra depends on.
Right.
So it says bundler looked up the information for each gem you requested and realized that it depends on other gems, which in turn depends on still others. Yeah, so that is basically the correct explanation. Um, so would you like to take over and go through the next steps?
Yeah. So, well, do you wanna? Is it time to switch, or should we? I mean,
Yeah, we can switch.
what? Okay. So the next part is to create a simple. How do you say software as a service without saying software as a service? You know, just SaaS. Do you say SaaS? Because
I
I
think,
feel like people might get confused with the CSS preprocessor. But I guess in the context, we'll know what we're talking about. Anyway, I'm just gonna say SaaS because software as a service.
Yeah, I guess in the lectures also it was mentioned as SaaS, and people really have to
Oh, okay.
understand the context on which we are talking.
Okay, great. So yeah, so create a simple SaaS app with Sinatra. And oh, I actually didn't even read the chapter, but I need to get back and do that. But so I guess the next thing that we need to do is to create a file in our project called app.rb.
Yep.
Are you in the shell?
Yeah, I can see the shell.
Okay.
You can
Yeah.
you can just use the Cloud9 UI to create
Right.
a new.
Sorry, it's dinner. So where was I? Yeah, so you can
Yeah, we'll
create
have.
the
Yeah, I'll just create the file for you.
okay.
You should be able to see a blank file.
Oh, I need to open it, right? What directory is it in? Homework 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, here it is. Yeah, I see it.
Cool.
And so now you need to put in require Sinatra.
Yep. I think we can just copy paste because it's not.
Yeah, copy paste. Yeah, good call.
Yeah, because it's not very. It's a very trivial code that I don't think there's much in it. We can just copy paste and.
Yeah, it's just hello world with some boilerplate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you paste it?
I was thinking that you were doing it.
Oh, I thought you were doing it.
It's okay. You can go ahead.
Because yeah, I mean, I was going to do the navigation thing and talk
Okay.
about what you're gonna do, right?
Okay. So I'll just copy paste the code snippet and save it,
Yeah.
and then okay. So
And
we
then
have.
there's a self-check question.
Yep. So what two steps did we take earlier to guarantee that the Sinatra library is available to load in line 1? The one step we took was that we specified Sinatra in our gem file as a dependency, and the second step would be that we ran bundle to get the dependency.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So
Then the next thing we need to do is to run our app?
Yeah, to run our app, we'll need a config.ru file.
Right.
So I'll just go ahead
ADuRoR.
and create.
Oh, so you have to create that now?
Yeah,
All right, I see it. I see it untitled. No, yeah, there we go.
and then we have this code snippet.
And you can just copy paste again.
Yeah. Okay, and I think we'll just need to run rack up this
Yeah.
command in our shell. Where is our shell? And or should we just add
Yeah, I
everything?
think we'll add it.
Okay, it was capital A. And then we'll just say, okay. So do you see the shell?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so one of the things which is interesting is the dollar port and the dollar IP. Uh,
Yeah.
Uh, so in case of if we are developing in our local machine and not in Cloud9, we would have mentioned the port number and IP in this in place of dollar port and dollar IP. But because of the
Right.
way Cloud9 works, these are the kind of the variable names which gets passed to the rackup command.
Right.
Okay, so let's try that. Okay, so I think
Wow.
I'll just copy this URL and oops. Mhm. Okay, I'll just
Sorry, can you just give me 1 second? I'll be back in a minute.
sure, no problem. I'll just in the meanwhile I'll just try to run the rack server.
Okay, yeah, go for it. Hey, sorry about that. My foot fell asleep. My leg fell asleep on the way back
Uh-huh.
from the kitchen, so it took me a bit longer. So did you make any progress?
Yeah, so we are running our Fabric server,
Okay.
and you can access the live URL in this address. So
Cool.
it just shows hello world.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay. So would you like to switch because we think
Sure.
yeah.
All
So
right. So what do we do now?
So we have a self-check question. What happens if you try to visit a non-root URL such as, which doesn't really exist, any URL?
Well, get an error message, I guess. Uh, how would we? Should I modify the file to try, or how would we do that to
We
check?
just have to,
Oh, put it in the
visit
browser.
any URL. So, we'll get an error, but just to make it more challenging, what HTTP status code are you expecting? Should we get a 500 or a 404, 300?
Let's see. If it's not found, it would be. What is the error code for that? 400 something? 404.
Yeah, I think
Uh,
404 we should get 404, but let's see.
so that's who doesn't know this ditty. Okay.
Okay,
Interesting.
and let's check. Yeah, so we got an 404 in our status code
Okay.
on the shell.
Right. I see it.
Yeah, okay. So let's see what the answer is. Uh, it says you will get a humorous error message.
Yeah.
Okay,
At
so
least.
you should now have the following files under version control. I think we have committed all of them.
Yeah. Should we stop the server or open a new terminal?
I think we can stop the server.
Yeah, they're all committed.
Cool. And so the next part is we have to modify the app.rb to print instead of hello world to print goodbye world. Very complicated.
Goodbye. So okay. That's it.
Uh, yep. And so um, so basically they wanted us that we have to restart the server for the changes to take effect. But since we have
Oh right.
already closed the server, you know, it doesn't work for us. Okay, so we'll just start the server again and verify our changes. Okay, and yep.
Cool.
So then it talks about having a new gem. Um, so it's called rerun, which will keep monitoring the app.org file and restart the rack server if there are any changes.
Okay.
Okay, so but because this rerun gem is not actually necessary in the production, we'll just have to mention it in the development group. So if you see the code snippet, we just have to modify our gem file and
So I just copy paste this into the gem file, right?
yeah.
All right.
It doesn't matter where in the gem file we put it.
Okay. So I think I'll. Oops. Add rerun to gem file.
Did you add? Um, because I don't see anything in the gem file.
Oh, the gem file is empty.
It doesn't have any changes.
Oh, that's weird.
I think you modified. Yeah, you modified
Oh, I
app.
put the wrong file. Oh, I'm in homework 1. That's why.
Okay.
All right, let's try that again. So
Yeah.
I should have checked the Git thing. So
Yeah. So
do you
now,
see it?
yeah. So now we can commit our changes.
Right.
We have to stage.
So
We have to stage it first.
yeah. So the app we didn't. Should I do the app one first?
We can just add everything at a go.
Yeah. So message.
Mm, anything you like. This.
Add rerun and app. I don't know. Whatever.
Cool.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, so we have the rerun gem, but we didn't run bundle yet. So maybe we can run bundle and get our um, rerun gem.
Okay. Remind me to go back to homework 1 and remove that
That's okay.
that
I,
gem from the gem file.
I don't think.
Or you can.
Yeah, I can do that later. Okay. So
Cool.
yep. So we got rerun. What we do next?
All right.
Okay. So now we have to run the rack server using rerun so that it can modify. It can detect if there are any changes in our app.rb.
Like this.
Uh, I think it also says that you need to put everything except rerun in quotes. So I'm not sure how that works, but
Everything except rerun.
yeah,
So in so like that.
yeah, I think so.
All right. Mm,
Your Ruby is outdated and buggy. Hmm.
is that just a warning or what? There's an error message also, right?
Um,
Oh no, those are just warnings. It worked?
mm, but our server is also not running. I was expecting that it would start the server.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm. So I think we are messing up with the quotes. Maybe just put the start opening quote just before rack up.
Sorry, say that again.
So just after the hyphens, have the hyphens in, yeah, like that. I'm still not sure.
Dash it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I
Okay. Well, at least it's
server has started. Now if we go to our URL, it works. So basically, what Freerun is doing is that if we have any changes in any one of the file, it will automatically restart the server so that we don't have to do that manually every time.
right.
So
Pretty handy.
let's try that out.
we can. I think we can switch now.
Okay, cool. I'll change goodbye world to, let's say, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Okay, and if we refresh our server, our page, so it has automatically restarted.
Great.
Um, where is our bash? Yeah. So you see in the bash that it restarted our webdeck server.
Right. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So the next thing to do. Oh, so you already did that to modify app.rb. So the next thing is to deploy to Heroku.
Yep. So
And you have an account. I guess you have to use your account to.
okay, I really don't remember my Heroku credentials, but
Yeah, I don't remember mine either.
I think I used my GitHub login, so I'll try that out.
Okay.
Sure. So first, I'll have to update my Heroku tool belt.
Right.
I'll just close the server. Whoa.
What? What? Oh, okay. You're downloading.
Yeah. Okay. So let's try Heroku login.
Good thing the typing's hidden.
Yeah, it should be. It's my password. Yeah. So
Oh, you remembered. First try.
yeah.
All right.
Okay. So while in the root directory of my project, what do I have to do next? I think
So yeah, you just Heroku create. You are in the root directory right now, right?
yeah. So I'll just say Heroku create. Okay. And what do I do next?
And you just you make sure you stage and commit all changes locally. So yeah, so just yeah, imperative mood.
Sorry.
Nothing. Okay. And then we can just push to Heroku. Well, you can copy paste. Git push Heroku master.
Okay. Okay. So we are actually pushing to a remote, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
So How do you see all the remotes? Is it just hit remote? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So we can see that Heroku has been configured as a remote. So we'll just
cool.
git push Heroku master.
I think there should be a link somewhere.
Yeah, you will get a link. The cool thing about Heroku is that it automatically detects what kind of application is. So
Yeah.
here's the link.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
You can just try to copy this. And yay!
Cool. Wow, Heroku makes everything so painless.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so
So
we have completed part 0,
yeah.
and it was almost very basic. And I think let's just stop here for
Yeah,
today.
we'll call it. I also have to go grab a bite to eat. So
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just stop the broadcast.